Hi there and welcome to this week's vlog. Now earlier this week I took my wife Sue for a birthday treat. I hadn't told her what we were going to do, but I think she'd kind of worked it out, looked in my diary and put two and two together. But anyway, we went down on the train to London and then we went to the Lyceum Theatre to watch the production of The Lion King. Went to the matinee performance. Of course, there's loads and loads of kids there who were a bit noisy, but nevertheless, we had a great time. Sue has long said that she'd love to go and see that production, and so I decided as a birthday treat I would take her, and I think she really enjoyed it. So we had a great day, and it's the first time, I know it's been running for many years, but it's the first time we've seen it live in such a way. And as I was listening to the production, the songs and the dialogue, etc., it was a wonderful production. Just so great how they showed the various animals and stuff, but it's good. So as I was listening, some of the lyrics actually, I thought, this is interesting, and I want to read to you one of the songs that Simba, who's the young lion, his father is the king of the lions, but his father is killed in an accident, or so-called accident, and Simba believes it's his fault, and so he runs away far away because he thinks he's going to be in trouble. And then a friend comes and tells him he needs to come back and claim the crown, but he's in a quandary. He doesn't know what to do. He feels all alone. He so relied on his dad, but now his dad is dead, and so he sings this song. I'm not going to, you're pleased to know, attempt to sing it to you, but I want to read the words. This is Simba in a really reflective, doleful mood, really, mourning the loss and the absence of his father. Where has the starlight gone? Dark is the day. How can I find my way home? Home is an empty dream. Lost to the night, Father, I feel so alone. You promised you'd be there whenever I needed you, whenever I call your name. You're not anywhere. I'm trying to hold on, just waiting to hear your voice. One word, just a word will do to end this nightmare. When will the dawning break on endless night? Sleepless, I dream of the day when you were by my side, guiding my path. Father, I can't find the way. You promised you'd be there whenever I needed you, whenever I call your name. You're not anywhere. I'm trying to hold on, just waiting to hear your voice. One word, just a word will do to end this nightmare. And you can really feel the emotion and the sense of loss in Simba's cry there in this song. He's so desperate to hear once more the voice of his father for wisdom and guidance and support. And as I thought about those words, I was thinking actually of the cry of Jesus on the cross, when he cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me? That sense of isolation, and as if God had turned his back on his own son. And I mentioned before that I've become a volunteer for UCB, United Christian Broadcasters, their prayer line. So once a week I spend 2 hours at the end of the phone, and people can ring in with their prayer requests, and all sorts of needs are expressed through the people who ring up. And sometimes people are going through a time of real depression, a time of feeling alone, feeling lost, just desperate for support and care. And I pray with them, but I also try and encourage them that they're not alone, that God has promised not to leave them, not to forsake them. He says, I will never leave you or forsake you. So even in the darkest of times, God is with us. He's promised he won't let us go. It's linking a bit with what I mentioned last week. And it's interesting that though Simba at this point is so desperately alone and missing his father greatly, the chorus brings encouragement in the production. These are the words of the chorus. I know that the night must end, and that the sun will rise, and that the sun will rise. I know that the clouds must clear, and that the sun will shine, and that the sun will shine. Isn't that the great hope for us who believe in Jesus, that even in the darkest of times we know the sun will shine. We know that the light will fall upon us. Psalm 30 verse 5 says, weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. And that's the hope. Whatever we go through, we know that our hope is in Jesus. And even if this life should be really hard, we know that we in Jesus have a life to come that is free from sadness, sorrow, tears and pain. So there's just a few thoughts. The Lion King got me going. But of course, the greatest Lion King is Jesus himself, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening today.